I always thought it was normal to feel watched at night, a familiar heaviness in the air that settled like an unwanted guest when the lights went out. It wasn't until last Thursday, when I caught their eyes glowing from the closet, that I realized something far more sinister was at play. I had been living in this cramped apartment for about 6 months, a place I could barely afford after moving to the city for a job that promised more than it delivered. The closet, tucked into the corner of my bedroom, had always seemed an innocuous space, filled with clothes and the odd box or two. But recently, every night as I lay in bed, I could feel an icy gaze piercing through the darkness, making my skin crawl. The first time I saw the eyes, I thought I was dreaming. Two small, glowing orbs, like embers in the pitch-black closet, staring right at me. I blinked hard, convincing myself it was just a trick of the light or my overactive imagination. But night after night, they returned, unwavering and patient. My attempts to rationalize it away grew futile, and the fear gnawed at me, making sleep an impossible feat. I started leaving the light on, hoping the glow would banish whatever specter haunted my nights, but the eyes remained, just out of reach from the light's reassuring warmth. Desperation led me to investigate, armed with a flashlight and a shaky resolve. I approached the closet, heart pounding in my chest, and yanked the door open. The eyes vanished in an instant, leaving behind a suffocating darkness. My flashlight beam swept through the space, revealing clothes and shadowy corners, nothing out of the ordinary. Yet the feeling of being watched intensified, as if whatever lurked there had retreated further into the shadows, biding its time. I backed away slowly, determined to find answers but paralyzed by fear of what those answers might reveal. The climax came unexpectedly, on a night when a thunderstorm raged outside, and the power went out. I lay in bed, the room lit only by occasional flashes of lightning, when the eyes appeared once more, closer than ever before. I could see them blink, a slow, deliberate movement that sent a jolt of terror through me. In a moment of blind panic, I lunged for the closet, throwing the door open with all my might. The eyes disappeared, but not before I caught a glimpse of a shadowy figure slipping into the wall, as though the closet itself was a portal to another realm. From that night on, I've never been able to sleep in that room again. Haunted not just by the eyes, but by the knowledge that something unimaginable lurks just beyond the veil of our reality, watching and waiting.